Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be recapping The Goes Wrong Show Season 1, Episode 1, titled The Spirit of Christmas, which was originally released on the 23rd of December 2019. I am recording this episode nearly 6 years later on the 24th of August 2025. And yes, before I get on with this episode, I am recording a Christmas recap in August. Yes, that's right, and it's just kind of, it's not all Christmas themed, I promise. It's just the first episode is a Christmas special, basically. So yeah, it was a bit strange because I'm actually recording this on the same day that I wrote the episode, which rarely happens, but I managed to do it. But before my recap, here is the trailer for Season 1 of The Goes Wrong Show.
Merry Christmas and welcome to Play of the Week.
A brand new series of The Goes Wrong Show starts with a Christmas special on BBC One and iPlayer.
That was the trailer for The Goes Wrong Show Season 1, and the reason why I'm doing that is because right now I'm recapping The Goes Wrong Show Season 1, Episode 1, titled The Spirit of Christmas. We start off with The Goes Wrong Show title sequence. Chris introduces Play of the Week as well as himself. Dennis interrupts Chris. Santa mentions Lapland and introduces Nissel and Nossel. Santa mentions Christmas and The Goes Wrong Show producers. Santa introduces Robert's book. Multiple children mention game consoles. Chris introduces The Spirit of Christmas. A stocking is set on fire and put out using a fire extinguisher. A girl builds a snowman. This girl attempts to communicate with the snowman. This snowman's head falls off. A man and a woman argue. The woman asks the man to cut up chicken. This chicken is in fact baubles. This man destroys the baubles. The woman pricks sausages, which aren't actually sausages. The man and woman raise their voices to each other. This cracker causes an explosion. The tinsel is actually sausages. The man storms out. The woman allows her daughter to sleep downstairs. The girl writes and sings a song. The pitch of this song is uncomfortable for the girl. A Hoover is used as something. Belle goes to sleep. Santa ignores himself. Trevor saves Belle. Santa arrives. Santa's sack is dropped onto his head. Santa accidentally attacks Belle. Santa apologizes to Belle. Another explosion occurs. Santa and Belle meet. Robert warns the audience. Santa introduces Belle to Nissel and Nossel. Nossel gets stuck in the chimney. Nissel sings and dances while Nossel just sings. Nossel injures himself. Santa has a drink. Santa is unable to eat some mince pies. Neither are Nissel and Belle. Santa repeatedly drinks. Nissel helps Santa. Santa is unable to say multiple words. Santa sings. Robert isn't actually singing. Robert is just lip syncing. The audience help Robert. Robert insults the audience. Trevor steals Robert's drink. Belle's snowman becomes real. Santa speaks to Belle's snowman. Santa insults Belle's snowman. Belle meets her snowman in real life form. Belle nearly eats her snowman's nose. Robert insults Chris. Belle cries. Belle apologizes. Robert mentions Denise. Robert interrupts Belle's snowman. Santa insults Nissel. Belle's snowman attempts to open a present. Belle's snowman refuses help. Santa and Nissel introduce the toy machine. A set change occurs. Belle mentions unicorns. Nossel believes he's lost feeling in his legs. Belle's unicorn is split in half. Belle's snowman mentions Belle still being sad. Chris reminds Robert of his lines. Some curtains don't work. Belle's mum says goodnight to Belle. Belle's mum answers the phone. Belle's mum speaks to Belle's dad. Belle's snowman mentions family. Belle's snowman sings and dances. A fire occurs. Nozzle screams. Belle's snowman scarf gets trapped. Santa compliments Belle's snowman singing. Belle mentions her parents. Belle's snowman gives Belle a button. Belle eats this button. Robert mentions the true events. Santa apologises to Belle. Robert insults this episode's events and Chris's acting. Santa and Nissel discuss Belle. Belle's dad returns home. Belle's parents reunite. The Christmas star is actually a turkey. Belle wakes up. Santa and Nissel watch Belle and her parents. Robert and Trevor fight. Robert insults Trevor. Robert mentions living in his car. Santa insults Belle's dad. Belle thanks Santa. Robert mentions the actress playing Belle is actually 26. Robert believes he hasn't learnt anything and insults Christmas. Robert mentions Amazon. Robert explains how Amazon drones work. Robert insults BBC audiences. Robert mentions complaints. Robert falls over and mentions Denise. Belle says goodbye to Santa. Robert insults Chris. Santa says goodbye to Belle. Santa wishes everyone a Merry Christmas. Santa's sleigh breaks and Belle opens her presents alongside her parents. That is my recap of The Goes Wrong Show, Season 1, Episode 1, titled The Spirit of Christmas. Let me know what you thought of The Goes Wrong Show, The Spirit of Christmas, if you watched it. My recap, if you didn't, you can put your thoughts on both of those in the comments below. As well as anything else you want to channel, such any previews or recaps, put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe. And just a couple of things before I go. Just a reminder that there are 2 episodes of the podcast released every single day, with the first episode released at 11 AM GMT and the second episode released at 3 PM GMT. As well as there now being multiple formats of the podcast. Obviously there's the YouTube version, which Matthew works really, really hard on, so please keep watching, because you get extra bits and things that sometimes even surprise me, and obviously I know what's coming in the episode because I'm going to record it. But if you do want an audio only version, it is now available. So if you go onto the podcast's X page and click on what's it called? Yeah, click on posts. That's what it's called. Scroll down, look for one that says at Spreaker, and I think it's mostly blue, and if you click on the link you should be able to find that there. But without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.